Hey, good afternoon. My name is Cadet Hogan. I'll be your first platoon leader for today. Today's operation is Operation Hercules Fate. This is your warning order. Please save all questions until the end. This will be a platoon level area recon. The enemy has been active in the area, but right now we need to pinpoint their location. The area of interest is Rockbridge County. AO is AO Pacific. Now let's talk enemy forces. The company commander has informed us that there's a platoon-sized element that has crossed the Maury River and is now in AO Pacific. We want to know, are they massing forces? What kind of transportation are they using? And are they traveling along our named routes? This enemy platoon is armed with AK-47s, RPGs, and RPKs. In terms of friendly forces, we have 2nd Platoon occupying NAI Copper to our west, 3rd Platoon operating in NAI Steel to our south, and then us as 1st Platoon operating in NAI Iron. Mission: 1st Platoon will conduct an area reconnaissance of NAI Iron no later than 1800 on 24 November 2020 to report the disposition, strength, and location of suspected enemy and any patrols along the named routes. 1st Platoon will establish a patrol base in NAI Iron for follow-up missions. I say again, 1st Platoon will conduct an area reconnaissance of NAI Iron no later than 1800, 24 November 2020 to report the disposition, strength, and location of suspected enemy and any patrols along the named routes. 1st Platoon will establish a patrol base in NAI Iron for follow-up missions. Execution. Phase 1 will be planning and preparation. This starts when the order is received and ends with crossing of the LD. Phase 2 is movement. This begins in the company Alpha Alpha and ends when we get to AI Iron and conduct the leader's recon. Phase 3 is execution. This begins when the leader's recon is done and ends when the RNS teams return. Phase 4, reconsolidation, begins when the RNS teams return and ends when 1st Platoon establishes a patrol base and begins the dissemination of information. 1st Squad, you'll be Assault 1, 2nd Squad, Assault 2, 3rd Squad, Security, 4th Squad, Weapons Squad, you'll be broken up into your weapons teams and used accordingly. I'll give you a brief timeline of what the next few hours looks like in preparation for this operation. 1400, we'll have a company-wide comms rehearsal. 1415, I'll be back to give my op board brief. 1530, we cross the LD. 1600, leaders recon. No later than 1630, we will complete the reconnaissance. 1815, establish our patrol base. So what does this mean for you? This means in this time period, utilize it for rehearsals. Rehearse your movement formation and techniques, individual movement techniques, and breaking contact if we do take contact with the enemy. Additionally, go ahead and split up into your RNS teams and make sure these are squared away and everyone understands their role. Sustainment. Weapons maintenance will be done at the company Alpha Alpha before crossing the LD. We'll be traveling on foot roughly 1 kilometer. Be prepared for 2 or 3 if necessary. Each soldier will get 1 MRE and 2 quarts of water. Each 5.56 weapon will receive 30 rounds, with the saws getting 400 rounds. And 7.62s, they will get 100 rounds. The CCP and HLZ will be at the company Alpha Alpha. So what this means is that if we do happen to sustain casualties, we need to collect these individuals and move them back to the company Alpha Alpha. That is our best course of action. Command and signal will be Cold Steel 1-6. The succession of command, as it traditionally is, first PL, PSG, to the squad leader, the 2nd squad leader, and so on. This now concludes my warning order. What are your questions?